This video was recorded live on my Twitch channel. Check out all of my live streams down in the description below.
Time for Tokyo Route 246 in reverse. Same stats as last time, 3.18 miles, 76.1 feet of elevation difference. So we have a different dealership cycle since we missed one day because we had to change the whole tower compound on the city turbo, like once again. Alfa Romeo, Lamborghini, Seat, and Spoon. Ooh! But Spoon, we already used the Fit and an S2K. Integra's an option. Yeah, I think that car is the most appropriate. Let's just double check and make sure we didn't buy an Integra previously. First off, Acura. We did not buy one. Honda. Nope, we did not buy an Integra. So, fuck yeah, that's gonna be a good option. The 1999 Spoon Integra Type R. Oh, dude, it looks so good in piss, but it'll also look good in white. I don't know, man. That's difficult. White. Yeah, we had to buy it in white. Had to do it to him. But for sure, we're taking it in white. I got a Discord message. Who messaged me? Just chitty chat with a friend. Yeah, racing hard tires as I expected before. Same shit. Route 246 reverse. So I like how we went from using one tuner car to another. What tuner cars are we going to race against this time? Another... Oh, okay. So it's two Spoon Integras, which is including myself, a Lancer Evolution or Lancer 1600 Rally car, and a new Beetle Cup car. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Gran Turismo 3, the FF Challenge in the Professional League. Those are the vibes I get from this field. Because it's a Spoon car and then the Beetle Cup car. We just went freaking 3 wide at the start and squeezed each other. By the way, speaking of that championship, Professional FF Challenge in GT3 is probably one of my favorite of all time because I feel like that's the most wacky, like, Gran Turismo, or like early Gran Turismo thing ever. Because like you racing literally like tuner cars, like a high-end FF car in terms of power, and then like a race car, like a little cup car. Oh yeah, it is the Sarah Cup car or the rally car. That's the best FF car. That's like the go-to for FF Challenge if you want to make it easy. And also driving the Sarah around Monaco is a lot of fun. As a kid, I always used the Citroen Sarah. So yeah, we're just completely whooping everyone's ass right now. Because it is D-rated after all. It's kind of crazy. Now, I was going to say before, when Mikhail was talking with me right now, before he had to step out real quick, it's kind of crazy to think that we're going to finish this game. Actually, it's not the worst rally car in the game, Castrol. It's the worst at a standing start, but Rhino used it in his Let's Play, and dude, it actually hauls ass on the dirt. Once you get to the dirt, once you get off the standing start, it is quick. It grips so much. I know, right? How time does fly. And it's just kind of crazy because, like, now I'm really thinking about it. Like, dude, we're actually going to finish this game now. I tried twice before to do a playthrough of this game. And we're actually getting the damn thing done this time. 2:06. Okay. So, the lap times are pretty much the same as the, what was I going to say? Pretty much the same as the 270R. We're just a month. Oh, we were just a month away? Yeah. And now Gran Turismo 7 is going to be out. As of this recording, this weekend is GT7's launch. I thought about making a here's the thing. Mr. MCA already did like a Pharaoh Gran Turismo Sport video. And I thought about making a really personal one. Because here's the thing. I'm not going to talk too much about it. Because I want to... Actually, yeah, I guess I can talk a little bit about it. But I want to put my thoughts together and like put bullet points. But pretty much... TLDR, you're going to have to watch that video, by the way. I'm going to post the link somewhere around this video. I'll have to write a note for myself to remind myself to add like a little bubble or whatever, the text bubble on top corner, wherever YouTube allows me to do this. But pretty much, yeah, Gran Turismo Sport is not the first video game period that I immersed myself into the online community, but it's really the first one where like I made like a lot of friends, and that I met those friends in real life eventually, and that I got to compete. To be honest, I'll be real with you guys too. Okay, it's probably the first game that I've competed in the official competitive scene, but it's not the first game that I've ever played at like, not at a high level, but like let's say I was part of like a clan or something, or like a team or something, you know what I mean? So like, I'll like spill the tea about this. Back then, I don't know if anyone even knows about this. The only person that would know is Torrent, or Matt Torrent Loveridge. He's the only person that I would know about this game. There was this free-to-play online FPS back in the day called Soldier Front in the US, Special Force around the world. I don't know if anyone knows about Special Force / Soldier Front. I highly doubt it. The point is that when the second game came out, it was probably the best. Okay, that was the time, mid-2000s, late 2000s, when online free-to-play FPSs were just taking over by storm, because literally Counter-Strike was like popping. So that was before like those games were like the godfather of like microtransactions, pay-to-win systems, like pay real money to get permanent weapons, or pay in-game credits to get like weapons for 30 days, things like that, you know what I mean, or skins or whatever. Those games did it before GTA 5 did it, before Fortnite did it, before anything. The point is that during the second game, Soldier Front 2, that was like the first game that I actually like got to compete at for a high-level clan, because literally during the beginning of the game's lifespan, I was part of a clan called Final, which was the best clan during the time, and then towards the end of the game's life, I was part of another clan. I sadly cannot remember the name, but I remember one of the guys. It's funny because his name is Arrow, but it's not the same Keenan Kusin. It's some guy named like Arrow X or something like that. I remember his exact username. The point is that second clan, it was nothing but Central Americans, South Americans, and people from Spain. And like, if you were from the US, like, you had to be Central American or South American or Mexican. Like, you had to be Hispanic, because it was a Spanish-speaking clan. So like, I made one, like, that Arrow dude, I became friends with him, but not to the level of, like, me meeting Celica, or both Enders, or Arthur, or Cyrus, or Lamb, or Pingu, or Ethan, or the list goes on. Gran Turismo Sport was literally the first game that I really got immersed into the community. Mighty Sand, what's up, dude? So, that was really the first game that I got involved in the community so heavily. Competed at a pretty high level. Nearly finished top 10 in one of the FIA like championships. Like the craziest shit ever. So I want to just like talk about all of that, and maybe go through some old footage on my YouTube channel of old Gran Turismo Sport races. But for sure, what I want to do is, maybe even tonight, if we get Gran Turismo PSP done in a reasonable time, and I can actually do some post-commentary on a video, there's one race that I want to upload. Yeah, it was a race I failed in, but it was the race that arguably I had probably my best ever run before I got a penalty. Group 3 manufacturers at Blue Moon Bay in the top split. Off strategy, I could have won the race. I could have literally had like something go on, but I got a penalty because like it's funny because I thought Cards Fan gave me a penalty, but technically it was like it was a combination of things. It was him bum drafting me and me touching the wall on my own accord, not because of him. The cards, if you're watching, that ended up happening. I watched the race again. I'm still gonna joke about the fact that he gave me a penalty, but I didn't really care at the time. I was like, ah, that sucks, but you know what? It's a meme race. Oval. It was the speedway. It was my best ever race. Like, even though I was on the alternate strategy, and like LAM and AMS sessions were on softs at the end, on mediums I could have won. So I gotta do some commentary on that. Oh, welcome back, dude.
Yeah, apparently my fam is doing some busy stuff, so I probably cannot talk to them for a while. So, yeah. But I heard you were talking about like looking back on GT Sport and everything.
Oh, are you gonna dip right now, or?
No, I'm not dipping yet. I'm just saying I heard you. No, because I had to wait for them to like call back. So.
Got it.
But looking back on GT Sport, I would also read that was actually my first ever like serious, like not serious, but doing competition, like, you know, sim racing and all that, like for reals. And I didn't think that I was gonna be in a team, to be honest. Looking back at it, I think that was like my biggest surprise of the whole 4 years, being in a team like Apex. So.
Oh yeah, saying this is Gran Turismo PSP. So we're doing a 100% playthrough of it, and we're almost done with the game. We're finishing it hopefully tonight. If not, then we'll have to finish it like at some other point later. If we do finish it tonight, then it's funny enough, there is a GT1, the finale for Gran Turismo 1. I have to re-record it because I literally lost the footage. I don't know how I lost the footage, but I lost the footage of the final championship. Which, if we have time tonight, if we finish this tonight, we'll do that tonight. Anyways. To not to like brush over anything you said, Mikhail, like definitely, dude. So like, obviously, if it was for you like your first serious, like I guess serious-ish taking online community that you partook in, and it's pretty badass you made a team. It's badass that I joined a team too. Because here's the thing, dude. A lot of teams wanted me to be part of their team. Small people, relatively decent sized teams. Not gonna say names, but yeah, I just was never really interested because like my whole thing was always about fun, and like there was even a big team, dude, that like just through networking that I could have joined because of Gran Turismo Sport, but I didn't, because for me it's just like I don't want to be in like a super crazy environment unless I was getting paid a lot. Then that'd be kind of different. But like, yeah, I mean, not many people have saying. Basically, it's just grab and go. Like, it has its own exclusive licenses, and then it has a glorified arcade mode, which we're finishing the game by doing the glorified arcade mode. So the bottom left corner, that prize credit, that's accurate, and then the bottom right corner, the clock, that's accurate too. So anyways, literally, like, you know, like, there were different teams that wanted me to join, and, like, dude, there were only 2 teams that I really wanted to join. I'm not gonna say the first name, because I don't really think it's kind of relevant. But the second one was obviously DNA. I was like, either one of those 2 I really want to join.
Andrew said his biggest highlight has been joining ILRT before it croaked, and me actually went on to the SS raid, even if it was for an exhibition season. That was good. That's pretty cool.
I think for me, like, for sure 2020 was like the game changer, and honestly, this might sound cliche, life changer, dude. That's like, yeah, part of 2020 for sure, like, you know, on the personal note, yeah, it was like the weight loss and like, you know, really resetting my mental health and like improving it a lot and stuff like that. But I'm not talking about any of that. What I'm talking about mainly is like getting faster in sim racing, dude. Really figuring stuff out, trying different shit out, like learning trail braking, like really paying attention to what the top guys do and just starting to like apply that into practice. And like, dude, it's crazy to think that like my skill shot up so high, bro. It's the craziest shit ever. And like, I want to get into more detail about it when I do actually record my thoughts and stuff like that. I might do that tomorrow because I planned on streaming GT Sport tomorrow, and doing some dailies from the front with the EMEA account to level grind it, but I don't know. I have a feeling there's going to be more dailies in GT Sport, and I want to be the one person who makes a video. It's like Gran Turismo Sport life after Gran Turismo 7's release or some shit. But for the GT Sport farewell video, I want to drive the GR Supra at Tokyo. That for me is the most fitting car. And if it wasn't for Gran Turismo, I wouldn't like. Yeah, I was kind of one of those Mark V naysayers till I saw one up close in 2019 at Auto Club Speedway. But for sure, I keep talking like I have a lisp because of my freaking biting my lip. But anyways, but for sure, oh my god, for sure, what I want to do is oh no. 2019, I was on one of those one of the GR Supra detractors, and then I saw one up close. It was cool looking, but then doing the Toyota GR Super Cup really made me fall in love with the car. So, like, I feel like the farewell video, driving that car around Tokyo, would be the most fitting thing, because that was my best ever top split race. Ever. Anything else you want to add, Mikhail?
Also, besides joining the team, because that also happened, I think what probably shocked me, and I know that's like, it sounds so snappy, like, it just sounds so weird, but actually winning a FIA race, and probably what's the most interesting combo of, like, I ever dealt with, there was two of them too. They're both Root X races, but I won in the Diablo on the one time, and I won the Fugo at the other time. Didn't think it was gonna happen.
The Fugu race. Were you part of AMS during that time?
Yeah, the Fugo race was an AMS race for me. That was my first AMS win, and currently only win on the GT Sport side. But it was great having to win for the team like that. I think it made my win more special now to think about it compared to the Diablo, which I like the Diablo, and I really surprised that we managed to have like a line of cars that are helping each other like that with the same car. But the Fugosi was probably the most intense and probably the most insane, I guess, race I've done for the Root X races. And it's also the most special because having to see Dude and a few others from AMS be happy about it. It makes the whole thing worth it, to be honest. And I actually really seem to appreciate the Fugosu after that race, because it was stable. Compared to like the the Porsche, which is another fast car at the time. It's just unstable. And if I didn't know about it, I did not know at that time that the Golf was also fast too. But it was those two cars. And you gotta pick either the fastest car, or you want the most unstable, or you want to pick the slower but a bit more stable car. And I guess being more stable kind of helped out, because it just I just need to focus on my line and try to hold off some fast cars. So it was pretty great, and not only that, like the other day races were the Root X races, like the Ford GT. I think you probably remember that. And also a few other races really helped out my rating, because I think because of that, I'm potentially going to be racing in the GT1 division by GT7. So.
Oh yeah, because they have the new rating system for like GT1, GT2, which is, I think that's a step in the right direction if you ask me. Well, speaking of Gran Turismo 7, we're gonna go to a track that's gonna come back to Gran Turismo 7, albeit in a different layout. Trail Mountain Circuit is next.